attract things based on our thinking. If we can see that it's meant for us and it's not being done to us, there's a different way that this can play out. Every adversity brings with it the seed of an equivalent advantage. And that's because of the law of polarity. Everything has an equal and opposite. So for, every up, there's a down, including good and bad. But we have to think on higher frequencies so that we can harvest the good. So we can, look for the good in any situation. And it's really hard to do sometimes, especially by the way we've been programmed to think. But when we understand that by law, every single situation has an equal and opposite. And that's why you see guys that, have no arms and no legs that are speaking to millions of people, inspiring them, because they have a story. That story, that adversity gives them an equal and opposite advantage. That story is their blessing.
They don't know me, son!
My reasoning is controlled by my paradigm. Our paradigm is in control of our perception, the way we reason with things, our memory, our intuition, our imagination. When you want something and you believe you can have it, it causes you, or it allows you to put these habitual ways of thinking where you would typically reason with something and say, nah, that's impossible, or no, that's not going to happen. So you can either remain a victim, or you can look at what's gone on, learn from it, and make something with it. We give sympathy to wrong thinking. We've removed scorekeeping from children's sports so that they don't know what it feels like to lose. Are we teaching the kids that it's bad to fail? It's up to us as God's highest form of creation to take something and transmute that by the way we think into something else. We are capable of transmuting energy.
To everybody who has a complaint on the tip of your tongue, I want you just to shut your mouth and watch this tape.
Born in Australia without arms or legs, 30-year-old Nick Vujicic has become a symbol of triumph against all odds. His inspiring YouTube videos have been watched over 100 million times.
It's a lie to think that you're not good enough. It's a lie to think that you're not worth anything.
But the road to self-acceptance was excruciating for Nick. For years, he was harassed and tormented at school. When he was 10, Nick attempted suicide. After years of feeling worthless and alone, Nick's awakening came while reading an article about a disabled man who refused to let physical limitations hold him back. In that moment, Nick says he discovered the power to take control of his life, and he has